Good morning and welcome to the first series of meditation with Girls Night in Online. My name is Jenny. I am the owner of Rooted Yoga and Wellness. We are located in Haddon Heights, New Jersey. I'm very appreciative of Girls Night in Online for giving me the opportunity to join them and be able to provide some yoga and meditation and kind of spiritual as well as physical healing during some of the traumatic times that we're going through. For this class, what I'm going to ask you to do is find a space that feels comfortable for about 30 minutes, right? And that sounds like it's a long time, but it's not, I promise you. So you can be seated, you can be lying down, you can be any space kind of in between. You can shift as you're going through the process. That's completely okay. What we want to do is make sure that our physical body is in a space to relax, to where our internal body and our emotional body and our spiritual body can then also begin to relax and just kind of settle in and begin a really beautiful spiritual healing kind of practice from the inside out. So whatever that looks like, just take a look around the room that you're in and notice where a space is kind of calling to you to either root down and sit or lie down. And the first thing that we're going to do is just allow ourselves to come into the breath. So meditation, if this is your first time meditating, the main thing that I want you to focus on is your breath. And just keep coming back into your breath and noticing how the breath feels on the inhale. Notice how the body responds to the breath as we draw it in. Notice how the exhales feel. And it's really a beautiful practice because we start to notice the subtleties of our breath as we draw it in. We start to notice the subtleties of how the body responds to breath, as well as the subtleties of the breath as it goes out. And one of the things that I like to encourage everyone who comes to my meditation space, as well as especially people who are new to meditation, is try to visualize an aspect of nature that you really can connect with, that you really appreciate, that you really feel oneness with. And that might be clouds, it might be waves as they come in and along the shore. Maybe for some it's like sitting on a mountain or hilltop and fall, and you can get to watch the leaves rustle. And the beautiful thing about all of these spaces, the clouds, the waves, and the leaves, is that they each have their season, and they each have their sense of calm, and they also have their sense of turbulence, right? So if we think about waves coming in, they can come in really soft and beautiful, really slow, one after another, or they can just kind of come crashing at us violently. Same with the leaves. The other day here on the East Coast, we had this crazy storm and just stuff was blowing all the way down the street. And then today it's like this beautiful calm. So the reason I'm mentioning this is because that's how we start to identify our thoughts. So we just allow ourselves to identify our thoughts as something really beautiful, like the clouds, like the waves, like the leaves. And we notice that as thoughts come at us, they might come at us in all these different seasons. They might come at us kind of soft. They might come at us kind of turbulent. But all we need to do is sit back and watch. All we need to do is sit back and notice and just allow them to come in and allow them to pass. And that's what we're going to do as we come into our meditation. We're going to allow ourselves to stay focused on our breath, noticing our breath. And as those thoughts come in, we're just going to notice, what season are they bringing with them, and appreciate what they're bringing, and then let them kind of start to fall off to the wayside. So we're going to begin our practice just letting our body begin to soften and sink and settle wherever we are. So if we are seated on the floor, if we are perhaps lying down, maybe we're sitting in a chair and we can feel the ground underneath our feet. I want us to, if it feels good for you and it feels comfortable, let your eyes start to soften. If that doesn't feel good, take the gaze down the bridge of the nose and let it sit about 4 feet in front of you on the ground somewhere. But just allow the space of the eyes themselves, the space between the eyes, start to soften and settle, and start to notice the breath. So feeling the breath through the nose on the inhale. Maybe parse the lips just a bit and let the breath come out of the mouth on the exhale. Softening the eyes, noticing the breath. Now we add in our physical space. So we let the body begin to sink wherever we are. So if we're seated, we let the sits bones sink into the ground. If we're lying down, we start to feel the whole back settle deeper. Maybe if we feel the soles of the feet on the ground, if we're on a chair, we can start to feel the connection. But wherever we are, we want ourselves to allow the physical space and the physical body to begin to soften and settle. So the eyes are soft. And we're just noticing the breath. We're letting the body become still. We allow ourselves to realize and to notice that right now nothing else matters, that everything is okay. Everything is as it should be. We have nowhere to go. We have nothing to do. All that we need to do right now is feel our body and listen. And I want you to just trust that whatever you hear in this practice is what you were meant to hear. So whether there ends up being a blip in the connection or something cuts out, there's no need to begin to get fearful or judgmental about not hearing something. Whatever you hear is what you're meant to hear. So just allow yourself to begin to settle a bit more. Let the eyes begin to become heavy. Let the cheeks become heavy. Let the mouth become heavy. And know that as you begin to rest, the deepest part of you, the core self, is listening. You are safe. You are protected. You are held. You're going to allow yourself to settle in, to become still, still in the physical sense, in the emotional sense. You're going to allow yourself to begin to feel nourished in that stillness. So begin to feel the nourishment of the natural breath. Feel how just noticing the breath allows the bones to become heavy. And we just listen and breathe and listen. And thoughts are going to come in, and we just allow ourselves to identify with those thoughts as waves, as leaves, as clouds, allowing them to come in with whatever season they're bringing. And then using an exhale and watching them wash away. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Allow the awareness to drop down into the heart space. Notice if you can begin to truly feel the heartbeat. Maybe feel it as it resonates throughout the chest. Maybe you can feel the connection of breath with heartbeat. And in this soft space of stillness, allow yourself to begin to create an I am statement for the practice. I am relaxed. I am safe. I am healthy. I am whole. I am love. I am hope. I am fearless. I am brave. What is your I am? And allow that I am to become your intention, your affirmation. Allow yourself to feel it throughout every space of the body. I am. Begin now to allow the awareness to travel throughout the body. Allow it to become a journey of sensation. Allow yourself to begin to feel each part of the body as it's mentioned without moving, welcoming the sensation just as it is. Begin with the mouth and feel the mouth. Feel the sensation in the mouth, the jaw, the lips, the upper lip, the lower lip. Maybe notice the space where the lips touch, or maybe the space where the lips gently pull apart as we breathe. Feel the roof and the tongue, the upper teeth and the gums, the lower teeth and their gums. Notice the left inner cheek and the right inner cheek, all parts, the whole of the mouth as a sensation, as energy. Begin to feel the nose and the nostrils, the left nostril and the right nostril. Noticing the breath and the nasal passages. Follow the nasal passages all the way back deep within the head. And as you travel back, now become aware of the ears, the right ear and the left ear. Notice the back of the ear and the ear lobes, the ear canals, and then follow the ear canals into the inner ear. And find gratitude for the sensation of sound, for being able to receive sound. Feel your eyes, your left eye and your right eye, both eyes together. Notice the eyelids, the eyelashes. If your eyes are closed, notice that space where the eyelids come to touch. Be aware of the center of the eye, the surface of the eye. Feel the eyes as energy. Notice the top of the head and the forehead and the face. Allow yourself to feel your whole head, your neck and the back of the neck, the sides of the neck and the throat. Notice your right palm, your wrist, your lower arm, your elbow, your upper arm, your shoulder, the whole right arm. Notice the left palm and the left wrist and the lower arm and the elbow and the upper arm and the shoulder and then the whole left arm. And now feel both arms together. Notice the upper chest and the upper back, the shoulder blades, the heart center. Notice the abdomen. Notice the ribs as they wrap around the body, protecting. Notice the solar plexus, the belly, the navel center, the pelvis, and the hips. Feel your right hip. And then your right thigh and knee, the calf, the ankle, the foot, the top of the foot, the bottom of the foot, the whole foot. Notice the whole right leg. Notice the left hip and the left thigh and the knee, the calf, the ankle, the upper foot and the lower foot, the whole left leg. Now begin to notice the whole right side of the body. And then notice the whole left side of the body. And feel the whole body in its entirety together as energy. Bring the awareness down to the root chakra. That's the base of the spine. And allow your breath to slowly begin to pull itself from the root up through the navel center, into the solar plexus, into the heart center, into the throat, into the mouth, into the third eye, and up through the crown, and then feel the breath wash itself back down, clearing our energetic chakra system, traveling slowly up and down the spine from the crown of the head down to the root, and from the root down up to the crown of the head. It's energy, it's sensation, it's vibration. Pour your awareness like liquid through this space. Feel it as it begins to move and to swirl. Feel the entire body complete. Feel the sensation in the entire body. And now come back to noticing the breath as it flows through you, feeling each nourishing inhale. Noticing the exhale, noticing the space that it creates. And as you breathe in, imagine breathing in beautiful, healing, nourishing, vibrant, radiant energy. And as you exhale, allow it to be like a wave passing through the body downward, pulling out all tension, all fear, all worry, all anxiety, And then you inhale and fresh waves begin to flow upward through the whole body, bringing a sense of calm, of nourishment, of restoration to every cell. And as you exhale, all of the tension and fear and worry begin to move downward. Inhaling fresh, exhaling fear. In this space of stillness, allow yourself to notice to what degree you are seeing, you are hearing, you are feeling, you are thinking about things in the external world. And now allow your senses to release any hold on the exterior and allow the awareness to truly come within. Coming deep within the heart space and the mind where you feel stable and calm, peaceful and loving. Allow yourself to feel love by those who love you, by those who have loved you, by those who will love you. Be aware of the gift of love. Feel it as a kindling warmth in the heart space. And then imagine as clearly and lovingly as you can your connection to the rest of humanity, to the world of nature and land. And now feel these connections enhance your presence and enable you to become part of a larger wholeness. A space where you are graced with compassion, with love. Through this intelligent and wise awareness, hold the sense of yourself within that space. Feel the energy as you connect. Feel the energy as you connect to the immediate environment. Connecting in loving ways with the space around you. And imagine now your body begins to overflow, to outpour with this loving energy. That it's radiating from you like a beautiful golden light spreading out around you. Feel yourself respecting and honoring the light of others. Feel it as it begins to spread out from you into the space around you, into your community. Feel this loving energy that's pouring out of you begin to spread even farther throughout your town, throughout your state, over mountains, over bodies of water, deep within the ground and up towards the sky. Your energy, vibrant and radiant and huge. Notice it continued to keep growing. With every exhale, your energy spreads and grows and connects. And you begin to journey into this peaceful collaboration of others experiencing the same sensation. And as you begin to connect with that energy and feel and see that energy, hold it in a space of love, of peaceful spirit. And if there's any space of conflict or disarray within your life right now, allow yourself to wish this energy towards that. And then visualize it. Visualize it being surrounded and enfolded and held and dissolving into this energy of peace, of love, of compassion, of gratitude. Notice the sensation in the body as you breathe. Notice the connection of the body with everything around you. All you are is breath and softness and energy. You can feel the energy as it travels from the nose, through the crown of the head, through the mind's eye, through the throat, through the heart space, the solar plexus, the navel center, the sacral region, the root. The whole body is alive and vibrant, even in its stillness. In the most still form, the body and the mind energetically connected, healing, nourishing. And as you return the senses and the awareness to the space around you, I want you to imagine that your very being radiates light like a lighthouse. You are a beacon of stability, of peace, of calm, of forgiveness, of love and compassion. And now imagine those waves of light and love spreading out, joining the waves of light and love of similar lighthouses. Other people expressing peace and compassion and love in their lives. And as these waves connect, they are weaving a web of light that spreads everywhere, empowering everyone, healing all things, connecting all things. Allow yourself to remember your intention, your affirmation, and allow yourself to begin to integrate it and weave it into the collective consciousness of hope and of healing. I am. I am love. I am hope. I am fearless. I am nourishing. I am worthy. I am enough. I am compassionate. I am safe. I am truth. Begin to notice the body and the space where it's resting, as it's lying, as it's seated. Feel the space of you that's connected down with the earth, all the places where you touch the ground. Notice the front of the body as it faces the earth and the ether, perhaps the sky. Notice all of the space surrounding you. Let your body begin to surround the space that surrounds you, so expanding your consciousness. Connecting one more time. Beginning to feel the space around you, the temperature, the texture. Drawing the awareness back in, drawing the awareness back into the self. We just take one final scan of the body and just notice any subtle differences from the beginning of the practice. Allowing our breath to travel from the crown of the head down to the toes. And then from the toes to the crown of the head. Waves of breath just traveling the energetic body. We begin to integrate some soft movement, maybe wiggling the fingers or the toes. Feeling sensations as you do, noticing how it feels, noticing how movement feels. And if you're on the ground, I ask you to gently come up into a soft seat. We're just going to place our palms on top of our knees. We're going to allow ourselves to take a nice big breath in, draw the heart space open, let the crown of the head lift, just moving through the spine. Take a nice exhale, sigh it out, let the body start to round, let the chin come in towards the chest, feel the heaviness. Take another big breath in, draw the crown of the head up. The heart space is going to open, throat opens. And then big exhale, let ourselves roll the body down. And then this inhale, we just peel the spine up one vertebrae at a time. And we lift the crown of the head. And we just bring one palm into the heart space and place the other palm on top. And we just allow ourselves to feel the heartbeat for one moment. And then as we capture that heartbeat within the sense of the palm, we just bring the palms together at the heart space. We just honor ourselves, and we honor our body, and we honor our breath, and we honor our intention. And we just thank ourselves for being able to start the day in such a beautiful and peaceful way. And know that this space is a space that you can come at to anytime. As you begin to mindfully practice and notice your thoughts coming in those seasons, those waves, those experiences, those clouds, we can bring ourselves back here. And we can come back into our breath, and we can calm. I want to thank you so much for joining me this morning. I hope that you had a restorative 30 minutes. I hope to get to see you again. Big, big love and big thank you to Girls Night In Online for having me. Again, my name is Jennie, rooted yoga and wellness. Namaste.